Today we're going to be replacing the air filter on a 2021 Chevy 1500, and we're going to be using these Wix filters. They've been really good for us. These are the filters that we've used for all of our vehicles, so hopefully y'all can learn a thing or two from here, and I'm going to show it to y'all for free because I know that there are some shops that like to charge on replacing these air filters, and it's an easy enough job to where you could do yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do it. The first thing is there are a few screws that you're going to have to take off, and you're gonna have to take off this little sensor. So let's get to doing that real quick, and then I'll show you once we take all these things off and how to replace the filter real quick. Alright, so what you're gonna want is a 5/16 ratchet right now, and to take off these screws, what I noticed right now is I think I'm missing a few screws on this thing, so it's gonna make it a little bit easier. I think there should be a screw right here. There should also be one right here, and it's obviously missing for us. I don't know if we take this one off, but we're gonna find out right now. I don't believe we do though, and we're gonna unscrew this one right here as well because we need to loosen up this little bracket or clamp right here so we could just pull it right off. What I noticed right now when I was taking off this screw is that it also has a Phillips head, so I could just try to unscrew it with a Phillips head. I just need to find the right size because obviously this one is a little bit too small, so need to get a little bit bigger of the head of the Phillips so that it can actually go into the holes good. And it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, not the other way around. But yeah, here we have a screw. I gotta make sure not to drop it because I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the previous screws that are missing. I'm not the one that replaced the previous air filters on this truck. I think we took it to a few shops, and honestly, we just got tired of taking this truck to shops whenever we can do the job ourselves, so might as well just do it and save ourselves a little bit of labor work. As y'all can see, I believe we have all the screws off. It feels like one is probably still grabbing somewhere here in the back, so I'm gonna check if we're still having one right here real quick, and then I'll let y'all know if we do have one. Alright, so I just loosened up this screw right here, and as you can see, this little clamp right here is loose, and to take off this little sensor, you just want to push back this little red pin right here. And I don't know if y'all could see, but right under this little red pin, there's like this little black pin that's right under it, and you want to press that thing down and then push the sensor back, because as y'all can see where we just took it from, there's a little tab that sticks up just a little bit, and if you don't press that down right there, you're gonna be struggling to take off that sensor and you could break it. So be sure that you press down that little tab. That's what I was struggling on right now, so that's why I took a little bit, but we just got that off, and we should be able to slip this off, I believe. Yes, it is sliding off very easily. So once you pop that off, you can take this up like that, and it slips out very easily, as you just saw. And I don't remember when the last time that we replaced this air filter, but we just had some leaves that fell in it right now. And let's see, I'm gonna toss it to the ground to see if any dust falls. Oh yeah, a little bit of dust fell, but definitely needed a replacement already. It has a lot of leaves in here, which is not a good sign in my opinion, but the air comes through the filter and then goes into the engine through this pipe right here, I'm guessing. So I don't think any of this stuff actually goes into the engine. That's why the filter is here. But let's go ahead and replace it with our brand new Wix air filter. Let's see if we can get it open real quick for y'all. Here we go. This is, I'm guessing the Wix one, or I'm guessing this other one is not a Wix filter because it looks a little bit different. This one's a yellow one and this is a gray one. I'm honestly not sure if this is a factory one or not, but yeah, we're gonna be using these Wix air filters now because like I said, in a lot of our other vehicles, this is what we've been using and it's been really good. So let's go ahead and replace it with this one right here. And it goes ahead and sits just like so, nice and flush. Oh yeah. Wix air filter fits in there nice and good. So let's go ahead and put the cover back on. And to put the cover, you just kind of have to maneuver it around all these pipes and lines, because to take it off, it's very simple. You just pull it right up, but to get it back in, you do have to kind of maneuver yourself around, but it's a super duper simple process. You don't struggle at all, or at least I don't. There you go. I see that that fits in perfectly there. And yep, that's starting to line up with these holes. This one lined up there. So now we could just slip this little piping right on. Oh shoot, mom's calling. Okay, so now that I got done with that phone call, we can put this pipe back on, and you just have to line it up nice and straight, because if it doesn't go in straight, you can kind of struggle to get it on. Alrighty, there we go. We got it on there nice and good. And now we're gonna tighten up this little screw right here, because we don't have the sensor in the way just yet. So you can tighten it down with your hand first, and once it reaches to where you can't tighten it down anymore, then you can use either the ratchet, or I'm using this screwdriver because it does have a flathead and it's a little bit more convenient for this spot where I'm at, and it's not too big of a screw. So yeah, I could just use this flathead screwdriver. If y'all like these types of videos, be sure that y'all comment down below, because I do like doing these how-to videos, and I feel like these little simple things are very easy to do, and I can just show y'all very quickly. After you do that, I just tightened up this little bracket right here, and then you can pop the sensor back on. Alrighty, that's in there, and then make sure you push this little red pin, because I'm pretty sure that's what locks the sensor down. After that, you want to put your 4 screws. Like I said, I only have 1 screw because the previous people that took off this air filter, I'm pretty sure ended up dropping it in through the engine bay, and they could still be down there, or they could be long gone. Honestly, I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and put the one that it still has. Let's see if it even lined up good. Yeah, it feels like it lined up. Don't tighten them down too much, because since this is plastic right here, if you do tighten them or over tighten them, you could end up stripping it, since it's just a plastic thread right there that holds on to it. But yeah, that's held on with just 1 screw. I probably should get another 3 screws just so that it can tighten down this air filter, since that is what the engine pretty much breathes out of. But yeah, that's the replacement of a Wix air filter on a 2021 GMC, well, no, Chevy 1500. I forget, because we do have other GMCs, but this is a Chevy 1500 2021. If you want to learn how to do it, hopefully this video actually taught you a thing or two, and I know that I learned a thing or two, because I never knew how to actually replace these air filters, and all I did was found a video on YouTube, and it was simple enough, so might as well just show you guys, because I'm not sure if you actually know how to do it. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure that you comment down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you all in the next one.